Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. All of my old subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Um, I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. Um, for choosing to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you could definitely do that via Cash App. Okay. Um, Today I wanted to vlog about Stray Drop, and I just want to say this, like on behalf of like the Memphians that truly want justice for Young Dolph. I appreciate and we appreciate vloggers that are not from around Memphis that truly seek the truth and try and put the truth out there. I know a lot of times people hit and miss. Hell, sometimes we all might do that. You know what I mean? But those who actively work to try and put the truth out there and do not mislead and try and put garbage out there purposely, trying to destroy the young man's legacy. It's bad enough that he was already gunned down and his blood stain is left in Memphis, even though he was trying to do a lot for the Memphians. But those vloggers that truly want to try and put the truth out there and keep his legacy going, we really appreciate that. Okay. But I wanted to talk about Straight Drop. Okay. I wanted to talk about Straight Drop. As y'all know, I told y'all I had a loaded conversation with a friend of mine that works downtown, and he had reached out to me at like 4 in the morning. He just had a I don't hey we we're gonna start doing some stuff together. He's also a personal trainer and some more stuff. So, anyways, we had a loaded conversation, and I put out the video about Cornelius, and he also had we talked about Straight Drop, and the reason I'm talking about Straight Drop again is because some information that he had given me on Straight Drop, it really surprised me, right? So remember when Straight Drop had an altercation, and of course there was a young man from out of Castelia that had the opportunity to, vote out of his cell before the door closed, and an altercation happened, right? Well, the inmates, I mean, not the inmates, well, the officers were, disciplined because of their lackadaisical, um, um, I guess, style of guarding. I'll put it like that. They was very laxed, and hey, they got in trouble. Okay, so they got in trouble. The young man Marcus got in trouble, but of course, we know that a lot of people, my guy Coat Figure, hey, we sent him money, because people wanted somebody to get their lick back for straight for what happened to Young Dolph, because a lot of people just feel like what happened to Young Dolph was it was just heinous, okay? And so, anyways, when I was talking to him, he told me that Straight Drop had gotten into another fight, and that shocked me, because I was telling him, I was like, well, I found it weird that Straight Drop kept trying to leave, especially when Big Wop, um, right before Big Wop was indicted and things of that nature. He said that probably had a small amount to do with it. He said, see, what happened was he got something happened to him again. I don't like to say people got beat up because that's that I don't like saying stuff like that. But something some he, his somebody put their hands on him again. What happened was a few members of a organization came to jail, and he didn't get deep into how they ended up putting their hands on him, but they did. And I was like, wow. I was like, well, did this happen before the incident that went so public or after? He said it that happened after the incident. So he said, I think that had a lot to do with him wanting to be moved also. So, hey, I don't gloat about stuff like that. I kind of went back and forth with myself on even if I should talk about it because it don't make me feel good. Even though what straight dropping them did to Young Dog was bad, it don't make me feel good to think that somebody is getting beat on. And just I'm trying to figure out how they able to put their hands on him. He didn't get into that because I asked him and he didn't. He act like he didn't hear that. So it ain't no telling how, but he said it was a group of them that came there. I don't believe it was a group of them that put their hands on him. It probably was one, but that's one of the reasons why he wanted to be moved. And also he said that he had gotten into it with some guards because, as I said before, they have a lot of young guards down there, a lot of newer ones, and the lieutenants and stuff had started telling the senior officers, to go and man him whenever, because we know that the specialized units man him. But hey, because the jail is so short, they're definitely short of guards. Okay. They're short of corrections officers. And so they have to pull from wherever they can. So that wasn't working out, just putting senior officers down there. They was having to put some of those new officers down there. And as I said before, to just, when DRT and gang unit had to when because they go into training a lot when they weren't there, or they had lunch or whatever, they had to pull some of the green shirts to go down there and hey, and guard him, which they should be able to pull anybody. But the issue was a lot of the young ladies was wanting to get down there to him. Okay. And so when the lieutenants and stuff kind of caught on to that, I did a video about this almost a year ago. When the lieutenants and stuff was wanting to when the lieutenants and stuff caught on to it, they kind of hey, said that the new people cannot go down there because they knew that that was trouble, because they said the young ladies was trying to get down there to him, the new young ladies. Well, like I said, because the jail is so short, that only lasted for a minute, right? And so what ended up happening was they was having to pull from wherever, and he was, they was I'm hearing them young ladies was still a little friendly with him. Okay. Now, as far as bringing in contraband, that was not happening. They ain't stupid enough to do that. But um, I'm hearing being a little bit too friendly. Okay. You think about these, they 21, 22 years old. Hell, they don't give a damn about no job anyways. They just want a check to go get their nails done, and they weave. Okay. And they weed when they're not working. And so I'm hearing the chief completely cut it out. Okay. The chief started logging in from home and seeing how some of the young ladies was down there kikiing and ha. Okay. And said that no new officer is to go down there in that area. He cut it out completely. Told the supervisors, if you don't have a senior officer to go, then the damn lieutenants go stand on post. Okay. If you can't get a senior officer that has been there to do it, when DRT and gang unit get a call out, okay, or have to go to lunch or something like that, then the lieutenants and the captains stand post like they a damn guard. Okay. That's his order. Well, he wasn't getting that favoritism anymore, and I'm hearing he started complaining. Okay. And so him and some of the one of the a couple of the senior guards got into it, because he wasn't hey, they they weren't being hard on him, they was just being firm. Okay. So, that was just interesting to me because I thought, the last that I had heard, I had not asked any more about it. I thought that they had, and that was the last time I did the video, which last year. I thought that they had cut that stuff out, stopped those new officers, those new trainees from going down there since they wanted to get down there to them so damn bad. And we know, because I worked there forever, that it was people that was losing their jobs because they wanted to fraternize with inmates. Hell, they'd fall in love with them. The women, they'd fall flat foot in love with a nigga that's gonna be that got life, and you done been there. You established, and you having conversation with somebody that's got life that ain't got nothing but time and words, and they fall in love with them and quit their jobs because he say he gonna marry me, and then he ain't got no more use for her after she quit a job because he just wanted to bring him some extra cake in the damn way, right? So that was interesting. I had no idea that that somebody had laid hands on Straight Drop again. He did say that Straight Drop didn't want to, even though those officers were disciplined again. He said that Straight Drop didn't push the issue. He didn't really push the issue. He kind of brushed it off. He just wanted to go. Okay, he just wanted to go. So, um, because he told me the name of the gang, because he told me quite a few of them had gotten arrested. How they got him? I can't understand how people get him when he get out that cell. Hey, that's a whole nother side. I don't know, but I found that interesting. I had to get on here and talk about that. I'm getting ready to do a members video because I got some information for my members, but I thought that was interesting. And then because the young ladies who they had been having to go down there, I guess, was giving him, because see, they can go, he could say, I want some ice, or can you give me when it's feeding time, they can give him some extra juice and stuff. And I think it was a little favoritism going on, because when they was down there with him, because they said they was so ran to get down there to him. I'm talking about the younger women, because they don't keep those jobs. Like I said, they work there a year or two, they get fired anyways for doing something they ain't got no business doing. And it's the same way on that side as it is on MPD. They're having to pull anything on the inside because they can't hardly get no damn body to stay, because don't nobody want to work. So if they want some quality people, they're gonna have to go back up on the criteria to get inside of the jail, and then they're gonna have to go up on the pay. They're gonna still get ratchets. They're gonna get all kinds of ratchets. They're gonna be serving everybody in the jail. Okay. If they ain't careful. But they said that the head chief, because when I worked in his office, they installed that system where he could log in to every pod and see what every officer had going on. But I'm hearing he started logging in and keeping his camera on Straight Drops pod, okay, because he was gonna catch him a nigga, so they can go and send them upstate, because anytime they bring in contraband or whatever, because they have to take an O2, they send their asses to the federal prison. And it's a damn shame that a lot of these young girls don't even realize that. They want to get down, oh, I'm a Straight Drop. I guess they want to fall in love or something. But this chief was laying for their asses and dared a supervisor to send a new officer down there anymore. Okay, dared them. Told them, before, if you ain't got nobody, y'all gonna stand post. Those lieutenants and captains and stuff think it's beneath them to be standing on a post to having a man a pod, okay? Because I did mine. I ain't got to do that no more. I'm a supervisor. The chief told them, now y'all gonna, if y'all ain't got nobody, before y'all send anybody new, y'all gonna do it. Okay, so he cut all of that out, and so Straight Drop, I guess he had issues with that, because when you get those senior officers in there, those old heads, we already know DRT and gang unit ain't gonna cut him no slack. But I guess when the young ladies was coming down there having to break them, they was a little friendly, and so when he started seeing the senior officers, and um hey, he started seeing the atmosphere change all the way across the board. It wasn't nobody coming down there to break nobody. He wasn't getting no breaks or anything like that. They say he just flat out lied on the officer too, on one of the senior officers. Okay, so hey, I didn't know all that kind of activity was going on, but I don't, he, like I said, I had no idea that something had happened to him since the first incident. They kind of kept that kind of quiet, but he said Straight Drop wanted that quiet. He wanted to go. Okay. He wanted to go. He said he think Lil Wop had a little something to do with it, but that gang getting arrested. He told me the name of it and coming in there. I can't understand because Straight Drop is in high profile custody down in lower level. You know, not unless, no, because here's the thing, when not unless they got him when he was in court, when they transported him to court, because all of them are in holding tanks. When before they come into the courtroom, all of the inmates are back there in holding tanks. So they might have got a hold to him then, but even going over to the correction center, they're gonna get a hold to him. He gonna still have to come down to that same damn jail and be in the same damn holding tank. So I'm trying to figure out how they was able to put hands on him the second time, but he told me the name of that gang. I just cannot remember it. Okay. He said they came in there and one of them got a hold to him again. So, child, I tell you. But, anyways, I just wanted to put that into the atmosphere. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can do that via Cash App. Look, I'm not a fan of violence. Okay. I'm not a fan of violence. I guess that's why Straight Drop was looking so sad and stuff. Okay. But young Dolph can't get up out the grave. But I don't promote violence or anything like that. I don't promote violence like that. And anyways, I'm through with that. But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to donate to the channel, you could do it via Cash App. Because see, I know folks gonna say, you know them police is them guards is doing wrong. I don't know what they doing. I mean, I know they weren't supposed to. I'm trying. I don't know how they was able to get to him, but I mean, I don't promote violence. I don't promote that. Do I feel like that they are deliberately allowing people to beat up on him? I don't believe that. I work down there. I know that they asses don't pay attention to a whole lot of stuff because they be kikiing and ha and talking and doing all types of shit. And if you ain't careful, I mean, those inmates are always looking for opportunities. They know when Straight Drop is getting ready to come up through there. And see I do know that those oh, I can't think of it. The inmates that they let out to clean up and stuff, the treasure, not the treasure man. Oh God. I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but you know, um I can't think of what they call them. I don't all those years I don't forgot. Um, but I don't know how. I just don't know how it happened. But Straight Drop didn't want to press the issue or anything like that. He did say that he was like he didn't want to press the issue. He didn't want and he didn't want to be bothered with. He didn't want nothing. He just said I want to go. You know, I want to be moved, and that's one of the reasons why. Okay. Anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you can definitely do that via Cash App. Talk with you guys later.